Good morning. Welcome to our Croatian homestead. Beautiful morning this morning. The day is great. So I've decided to come into the garden a little bit. I just did a little bit of weeding. We haven't had rain in a while. So, just going out with this hoe, cutting the roots, that's gonna just dry off and die. There's few more bits and pieces that I can go through, but that's only a few minute job. So I can do that anytime. I'm not gonna worry about that. What I want to do is those strawberries there, that bed of strawberries, I want to transplant them and hopefully have enough strawberries for these 3 other beds. That's the plan anyway. We'll see how many strawberries we have. There's some old beetroot from last year. Just gonna pick that and throw that out. That's okay. But yeah, maybe this year I'll get to eat some strawberries. Not kids won't eat at all. We love the strawberries, so we plant what we have. Now the bed with the first strawberries we've ever planted doesn't look that great, to be honest, but once I finish with this one, I'll go have a look what's going on there as well and try to fix that. Now with this plastic that I've installed to stop the weeds, it is kind of doing its job, but it's just brutal. It breaks quickly, meaning I'm gonna take it out and get rid of it. I have put wood chips on this side and some around, and the wood chips are actually doing a great job. So the plan is put a meta of wood chips all around the whole garden, and the wood chips will stop all the grass from creeping and growing in. I still have to wait for some wood chips. I haven't got any, but I'll get some. So when I get some more, we'll install them. I mean, spring has only started, so plenty of time to do it. Now what I will do is I'll go one bed at a time, transplant the strawberries, and then we'll see how far I get, I guess. And then if I don't have any more strawberries, the bed will stay empty and we'll call it a day. We'll obviously plant something in it. It's not gonna sit empty. I've got my electric netting. It came in yesterday or the day before. Now also have to finish the Indian Rana duck house, and then obviously give them this area so they'll have the garden and the orchard to look after. That's gonna be their job, to keep it pest free as good as they can. Now I'll say this is the 3rd year for this garden, and as I said before, it takes about 3 years to see a nice big difference in the garden, which we can see now. Not many weeds at all. The soil is becoming nice, beautiful, nice and easy to work with it. Just awesome. I always said this would be a 3 to 5 year project to make it into what I want it to be. So let's say this is the 3rd year now, and I can see, let's say, the fruits of my labor. I'm really happy with the garden. Now we have few obviously problems. We had the moles. They're just digging up the whole garden. I don't know what to do with them. The voles we had, they're getting less and less as we are cleaning up around the garden. They have no hiding spots, and the cats have been catching them lately. Actually, I have recorded a cat playing with one. I'll plug that in here somewhere. as what I can see, there is a lot of strawberry here. I reckon I've got enough to fill all the beds up. First I'm gonna take all these strawberries out of the grass, and then I'll just do 2 rows. I think that should be enough. I wanna give them some space. My strawberries have done actually quite well. They have walked, I'd say walked around. They've done well. Let's transplant them over in the garden. I think they're gonna like it much better there. I'm really surprised how many grew in the grass. So it's good. Oh yeah, also I have water. Finally water here in the garden now. Much better this year. I've got a hose going. It's just laying down on the ground. I can pull it all the way down to that pole, and I can obviously put it over there to water over there. So it should be much better this year with watering, or much easier. Now I've got 2 plants left. So this is all that I pulled out from the grass. Beautiful, meaning we'll have some strawberries growing. Now I'm just thinking whether I do a 3rd row, but then again, they can have space, it's fine. I've changed my mind as I've started going. I'm actually gonna put them closer together. They'll be okay. They've got plenty of room. This is what it looks like. I've actually taken a few more strawberry plants out of the walkways. You really can't tell that I took anything out. So, preparing both of these beds now. And I'm planting them. Water is there, I can easily water it. It's so nice. This year I have put my compost pile there. All that was cleared out last year, or autumn/summer. It's nice and close to the garden, and the main thing is the chickens are not tearing it apart. The compost pile we had up there, chickens would tear it apart. There was stuff everywhere and would never work properly. Every time in the morning when I get here, when it's a bit colder, I can see it's smoking, it's steaming. So for the first time I have a compost pile that's doing what it's meant to do. I'm gonna bore you too much. I'm gonna just quickly finish this, play around here a little bit, but I'll do that off camera. I'll be back when I'm finished. Now this was amazing with this water, so nice and easy. Actually, this is my first time I'm using this hose for watering the garden. We have done it late autumn, nearly into winter, so it wasn't used. So much nice to use it. I've got a hose that I'm gonna plug into it and I can easily water everything. But again, if I don't have to haul water from all the way up there, and if I just have to use this bucket to water the garden, I am perfectly happy even with that, but I do have a hose. The plan is obviously to have a drip irrigation throughout the whole garden, but we're not going to invest any more money into the, let's say, farm infrastructure. I've got quite a few projects up there and stuff that I bought that I need to finish, but the main reason why we're not going to be doing any more fencing or whatnot is we would like to try to move into our house this year. So all the money that we have, we want to start pouring into the house. Hopefully, fingers crossed, we can actually move in this year. We'll see what happens. By the end of the year, if we are in that house, we'll be really happy. Now the strawberries, back to the strawberries. Now these strawberries I have planted about 2 months later than those. Those I bought. These I got given by my father-in-law. So thank you, father-in-law. These have done amazingly. They have done much better than the ones that I bought. I have basically just taken out the plants from the grass and what grew into the footpaths. So I've got a lot of transplants. Now I'm gonna do this off camera, get that corner bit finished of the garden. I'm gonna check what's wrong with those strawberries or what they're doing. If I'm obviously missing strawberries, I've got plenty here to put them. Those ones that I have down there, I will give them one more year a chance to grow. If they don't grow, I will be replacing them all with these. Now what I'm not gonna do is I'm not gonna thin these out, just in case some of these don't start growing. I have somewhere to replace. I mean, we are early in the spring. I can't even plant many things. So these can sit here and wait, just in case. So I have a light and wait. So I mean, having a backup is really nice. So that's gonna be my backup. And then when they really start growing, I can thin them out, no problem whatsoever. Now I'm not gonna bore you with doing the bit over there. That's gonna be done off the camera. But this is the garden. Now the garden season has officially started, which we are happy. Now, thank you everyone for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video as well, and thank you for all the new subscribers. We have gotten quite a few. Thank you for being a part of our channel or our life or our journey here in Croatia, and I hope to see you in the next video. Bye.